You know, girl stuff.
Girl stuff.
Girl stuff.
Beauty products.
That's right, we do actually.
The next big trend.
Different styles of braids.
Yeah, up, down, side to side.
Box braids.
Box braids.
Box braids.
I kind of wanted to do box braids, but they
Didn't we talk about that?
We did.
We actually did talk about that. I know. It's very sensitive.
That shit is poison.
Relax. Okay, so these will go up.
I'm trying to look relaxed. I'm all like.
You got any Steve King?
I hear mental status, yes.
I know.
Ideally, the diagnosis and treatment of a person's ills should take into consideration the two dimensions of his being, the physical and the emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tonight should be fun. We'll see. Who knows? Hope it isn't too awkward, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's fun to play music with people.
What's it like being in Mr. Bungle?
Cool.
After meeting Dave and, when Phantomos was formed, me and Trey and Mike had talked about this demo for years. I mean, it's always been kind of close to our hearts, and I thought, man, this is the guy that we were thinking about when we were writing this music, And now that we know him, like, what if we, that tape was never, we were like 15, 16, 17 years old when we recorded it. It's not super accurate. It was recorded on Trey's first time recording anything on a 4-track machine. And, and of course it's on tape, so it's just not great quality. So we decided to present it in a good quality package. That was kind of the point in a way. Like we felt like there was good shit in there, but you couldn't really hear it, So there's mistakes, There are parts on that tape where like the drummer made a mistake, so we just had Mike like scream over the top of it, to cover it up.
Even for Scott and Dave learning it, it had to be that. Like you can't hear what the hell is going on that tape. We all know what's going on that tape, and that's why I think we've all felt for 35 years now, like shit. Nobody knows what this band sounds like, where it started, and how those songs are supposed to sound.
It's cool because I could be objective about it, I seriously had to sit down and be like, what is this part, But it was cool kind of looking into that crystal ball of the past or something.
First, Dave and Scott heard what they're supposed to sound like, and now you.
I heard the Raging Wrath tape. I used to tape trade a lot back then, around that time period. So somebody a guy that I traded with in the Bay Area sent me like a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of that tape. And that was the first time I heard Mr. Bungle. It was brutal and it was funny. And I immediately liked it because besides the name of the band, which of course made me think like, well, these guys obviously don't take themselves very seriously, but at the same time they do, because the noise they were making, they take that very seriously. It's like they say you have to be really smart to be a great comedian, or you have to be a really great actor to play dumb. And that's kind of like how I felt when I heard that. I was like, these guys must be super, super smart if they're making this much noise.
I mean, we wrote this stuff when we were 16, so it's metal to us. But what I've realized over the years is it kind of isn't. It's more like Laurel and Hardy death metal as opposed to real metal. Anything we do is just a little bit off kilter, even if we try to make it straight.
I was 15. I'm younger than those guys. So it was, when we first started doing it, I was kind of coming out of, at the most, merciful fate when it comes to like dark metal. I was listening to like Scorpions and stuff like that before that. So meeting Mike and Trevor was really my introduction into thrash metal. It is exactly what we were intending. We wanted the drums to sound like the Lombardo type drumming, which our drummer at the time was really good at. And as far as like guitar, like picking and riffing, I was trying, as hard as I could to sound like, Scott Ian and just kind of Bay Area thrash metal stuff. I was really like struggling learning how to do all that stuff. I think I kind of overdid it, like just went way too crazy on it, which you can kind of, I mean, you can hear it on the tape, but now we're all like struggling to be able to even do any of that shit. So, yeah, we went a little fucking haywire.
Hey, I got arthritis for this band. Right here, this joint.
Bungle arthritis.
Bungle arthritis. Right in this joint on this finger. When I was learning all this stuff late last year, 4 months learning all the stuff for this record, I started getting this burning sensation in here that never went away. And then I asked my doctor what's going on. And she said, oh, it's arthritis. What have you been doing different? I said, learning some really hard songs for 4 months. It's like getting a tattoo. It's like
the MB tattoo
right there.
Right on it.
Right on. Maybe I will, actually. Right there. A tiny little bunny head.
It's the first step in trying to dethrone all of the big four and rise above them. Next we're gonna go to Hetfield. And
That's right.
Break him down.
They're going to give Hetfield gout. What does that even mean?
In a way, Mr. Bungle has been extending protrusions off of a metal basis the whole time. So, our range as musicians it's not like we departed in our hearts from a metal, grounding. Quite the opposite. We just, we added a bunch of limbs onto the tree that disguised it as, avant-garde music, classically influenced, jazz improvisational stuff, but it was all coming from a metal soul for sure.
Poison.
See, kids, this shit ain't easy, man. All right. What? 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 What did the first toilet say to the second toilet? Let's call our group KISS. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And what? What? What is the only thing worse? The only thing worse than police brutality. The police discography. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Oh. Who's there? Will. Will who? Will Mr. Bungle be playing Travolta tonight? Doubtful. What did Larry Mullen Jr.? Yeah.
Here we go. Larry Mullen Jr. What did Larry Mullen Jr. exclaim when he unexpectedly encountered Bono at an underground urine drinking club? You too? Who are the ghoulish, the ghastly, the horrific, the nightmarish, the monstrous, the archaic horror characters depicted on the back cover of every single Iron Maiden album? The guys in Iron Maiden. Oh. All right. Why did Snoop Dogg, Snoop Doggy Dogg to his family, why did Mr. Snoop Dogg refuse, absolutely refuse, to write and record an advertising jingle for Mission brand tortillas? Well, because he's more into raps. Raps. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Who's there? Great Britain. Great Britain who? Great Britney Spears songs are getting harder and harder to come by, don't you think? I don't know if this is the result of some of the sad personal issues that she's been dealing with in recent months, or if it's strictly bad management, as I suspect. Because I'll tell you something, if a manager cannot give an artist of her caliber proper material, good songwriters, and a good producing team to work with, she's got 2 strikes against her right out of the gate. How can you compete? How can you have a chance to get on the Billboard charts if you're not working with the best people? It's impossible. And if you can't get on the Billboard charts, then you strictly become a nostalgia act. And that's no way to run a career. It marginalizes her talent. And this situation can't continue. All right. Oh, God. Anyone celebrating a birthday here tonight? There's nobody here. Any veterans? What? 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 What is the The only thing worse than getting a parking ticket on your birthday. Getting a Foo Fighters ticket on your birthday. All right. Friends, why did the ghost, yeah, this is a macabre joke. Why did the ghost of deceased blind melon vocalist Shannon Hoon, why did Shannon Hoon's ghost haunt the side of the stage at every single concert on the 2019 reunion tour of the reconstituted Blind Melon? Well, because he genuinely likes the songs. Yeah. Happy Halloween, huh? Why was it always so hot? So hot on stage at a Grateful Dead concert? Well, because none of their fans worked. Why don't the Eagles masturbate together anymore? Well, because the public is more into electronic dance music. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But that's my life. Oh, Jesus. All right. Knock, knock. Who's there? I can't hear you. Knock, knock. Who's there? Share. Share who? Share would be nice if we could turn back time and bring back Sonny Bono. Prevent him from ever having been in that accident that took him from us too soon. Yeah. All right. Why did Warner Brothers Records, under the cover of darkness in the still of night, fill an 18-wheeler, a big rig, semi-truck, 18-wheeler, fill it with 187,000 copies of the brand new album by the Red Hot Chili Peppers and dump it under the bridge? Well, because they couldn't give it away. All right. If you find out, and you will, if you find out that junk rocker Steven Tyler has fallen down into a well and cannot get out of that well, what should you then lower down into the well? The rest of Aerosmith. Knock, knock. Who's there? Luke. Luke who? Look up Steven Tyler statutory rape on Google. If you're at your computer, which I think you are. Look up really. Look up Steven Tyler statutory rape. You're going to be alarmed at what you find. This man should not be receiving awards or accolades of any kind. All right. What is the only time you should take your grandparents to Applebee's? When Applebee's is paying $1 a pound for scrap meat. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name has been Neil Hamburger. And now, I don't even know if they're here. I don't think anyone's here. But let's bring to the stage Mr. Bungle.
When does Neil Hamburger get here? Anybody know?
So your hair has gotten a bit longer, so this is what we're getting with this now.
I can't see it.
I'm sorry.
I got
You see it?
heard from the thing.
Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
wow.
Now that it's like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
much longer, it's not giving
get
us
it
what we
more
had before.
close.
So what we can do is the tops,
Okay.
because just like the sheer weight and texture of your hair,
I see.
it's not gonna like stiffen like
Okay.
as if you had like.
So the tops will be the ones, and then we can.
We could do something like
Okay.
here,
Cool.
and then here, and then just double these up, and we
Okay.
can spike these out more.
Awesome.
Yeah, but the length of your hair,
Right.
yeah, he's so long.
I'm growing out of my Coolio stage. Fuck. Like those fish, you know, that have the.
The anglerfish,
anglerfish.
the big basketball of the
God,
sea.
you put a fucking light on it.
We should have put a
Little light bulb.
It wouldn't be annoying or anything either. Boing,
For your
Yeah,
Christmas
right.
special, yeah.
The glass breaks, it gets in
We
your
can
eyes.
secure the battery pack here and just like go for it in the front.
I'm down.
No, it's too much. It's too much, I swear. That's a little more.
So these are all double up and not
Trey.
getting longer.
Doubled up, not getting longer.
He showed me how to use it. It's so, I was so inspired that I tried to copy.
Oh, nice.
Over on the
We did, they were long.
sidewalk over here, I don't know if you saw, there's a bunch of
Do you want us
Uber
to pop that?
scooters that are all knocked
Oh,
out.
that's where you knocked him over?
Because if
Yeah.
I only.
Maybe a few of them like that. What do you
Yeah,
think?
let's do the top.
Okay.
Let's do like.
Trust me.
Sí. So 3 trust me.
Trust me. Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just plug in on at the... Yeah,
Clean. Clean like baby.
Worley is working on we want. You're right.
A civilized metal show.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
Nice, guys. That was awesome. You guys sound great, man. It's great to see you guys back together. Hey, question: why am I the only one here? What is this?
no. It's great. It's great.
You know what? I'm gonna grab a water.
Now's a good time to go out and get yourself a beverage.
A tasty beverage. You should go out and get yourself a Chardonnay and a sausage roll. As a refreshment during the brief pause where the band gets its shit together.
You guys having fun so far? I am.
Hey, you two in front, knock it off. Yeah. It's disgusting.
Yeah, skinhead in the front. Take your hands off him. Leave him alone.
Wrong decade, motherfucker.
This next one goes out to Ryan from Petaluma. We got $5,000 for that shout out, by the way.
Corona! Anybody out there watching us on meth right now? Woo! Anybody? Oh. All right.
summer, the jasmine's in bloom. July is dressed up and singing a tune.
Okay.
Seals is kicking my ass. I'm caught in a fucking train between Seals and Crofts, man. I got Seals in my mouth and Croft working me from behind.
It's a masterpiece.
Hit it, boys!
Well, you're crazy like a bomb now, loving high, eating, growling, rising.
much as I would like one, that would kill me
I know, I kind of...
right now.
Here comes the pusher.
Can't do it. I'll burn up if I did that.
Concert position.
Here we go.
Fade is up. Got me.
Fuck yes! Mr. Bungle! Yes! Once again, only chick at the Mr. Bungle show. Oh. I guess I'm the only person at the show. Lonely.
You're a really great crowd.
Thank you very much.
Fuck yeah! Yeah! Mr. Bungle, just like 1991! Woo! Woohoo! Oh. A little more fat than I was in 91. Go, Mr. Bungle! Oh, man. Is there any oxygen?
You guys want to hear some more or what? Come on, give it up. Put your hand up. Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
How do we know they didn't just turn off their computers and go to bed?
Yeah, go to bed. You guys want to hear a Van Halen tribute? I thought so. Thank you. We're Mr. Bungle, live from the Eureka Public Library. Signing off. Good night and good luck.